Hey guys, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the functional trainer lateral raise, and we're going to be bringing the bar or handle behind the body. And this is going to be done on the functional trainer, like I said. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your cable all the way down to the bottom, just showing you how to move it. And then what you're going to do is the rotation arm. You're basically just going to put that at a 1, that way you're inside the machine. And the next thing you're going to do is adjust the weight. So I highly recommend you start off very light with this exercise, like literally start on 10 pounds if this is the machine you're using, and make sure that you're doing it in a good and controlled fashion. Next thing you're going to want to do is slightly step away from the machine and slightly forward also. That way the cable's getting pulled behind your body instead of in front of your body. And then just make sure you come up to your shoulder and make sure you raise that elbow as well. But before we continue, here's a word from today's video sponsor.
I'm today's video sponsor, and if you'd like help losing fat or gaining muscle, there are a few ways I can help you down below. Either set up a free consultation with us, purchase through one of our free affiliate links, or purchase one of our instant access affordable training programs. Can't wait to be of service to you. Now let's get back to the rest of the video.
And then next thing you want to make sure you're doing is, like I said, driving that elbow up. So really think about the cable being attached to your elbow, not your hand. Because what ends up happening is as people are going up with this exercise, their thumb starts to start pointing towards the ceiling. And just if you do that right now, just without any weight, you're going to notice that your elbows are always lower than your wrist. And that's not what you want. You want to rotate. That way you're almost going up as if you're pouring a pitcher of water with your thumb slightly lower than your pinky. And then what that does, it forces you to raise with your elbows more than just your hands. So that's a really good tip that really helped me build my lateral delts, which are the side of your shoulders. And it helps you increase the width of your torso. So if that's what you're trying to do, this is an incredible exercise to do it. And I highly recommend you guys do it correctly. So like I said, just make sure that you're standing up nice and tall. Do not use momentum. You should not be swinging the weight as you're doing it. And make sure you're bringing it directly to the side with as straight as arm as possible. If anything, think about having the elbow slightly higher than the wrist. And obviously bring it up to the shoulder and then back down. So here's some common mistakes. Like I said, you don't want to be using your torso in order to get the weight up. Notice how my elbow is not even going high as my shoulder. And that's even though it seems like I'm doing more movement. Next thing is you don't want to be doing half reps. So don't do reps like this at the bottom, and also don't do half reps at the top. Make sure you go all the way down. The cable is going to allow you to have tension even at the bottom range of the motion instead of as opposed to dumbbells, for example. But it's good to mix it up. Another common mistake is bending the elbow excessively. You just want a slight bend in the elbows, not an excessive bend like this.